let's get started. So invite you up to your feet. And the key words are relax, gentle, just really enjoy it. So just coming up to stand, give your right hand a shake, loosen up your fingers. Imagine that your arm's somehow submerged in water and it's being supported. Just feel all the fingers moving, your wrist, feel the elbow and the shoulder. And just letting go of any tension from the day. And just separate your feet a little bit and shake the arm down towards the ground. Let your head relax in your neck if possible. And just feel any tension just drifting away. Then we're just going to pause with the arm down there and just let the arm swing. Just let it move. Take a nice deep breath in. Breathe out and then begin to stand up. And just reach up and stretch up on that right side, all the way up through your ankle. And then breathe out, let your arm just come down. Okay. Let's do the same on the other side. So give your left hand a shake out. And your fingers moving. Palm of your hand. Again, that feeling that your arm's submerged in water. It's supported somehow. Feel your elbow relax. Forearm, your bicep. And then taking it into your shoulder and then just tilt forwards. Check down to the ground. Lovely. Let your arm relax there again and just let it move. Let it swing. Take a breath in. Breathe out, relax. And then stand up slowly and steadily on that left and just reach your arm up. Stretch up. And then breathe out as your arm comes down. You give both arms a little shake. Loosen your shoulders. And then just come to stand on your left leg. Lift your right foot, give your foot a little shake. Tiny bit. Feel your calf muscle relaxing and your knee. The thigh and the hip. And then place your foot down again. Change sides, so you might want to pop your core muscles on to support you and give your left foot a shake. So feel the sole of the foot, the toes, top of the foot, the ankle, the knee, the quad and the hip. Lovely, place your foot down, give your whole body a little bit of movement. Lovely. Come back to standing. And then we're just going to work with the hips. So let your awareness come into your hips. Just start turning from left to right. Let the arms just be really loose and floppy. I'm just going to twist away any tiredness from the day. Help your spine to feel better. And steadily just let your arms gain a bit of height. Lovely. And then let the arms just go up into the space above. Nice corkscrew shape through your spine. And then let the arms come down again. Simply let the arms just settle back down. Fabulous. Pop your hands on your hips and circle your hips a few times. And as you circle your hips, just notice how the soles of the feet are feeling. See if you can notice how the pressure rolls around and change direction as well. And then let the body just come back into that still position. But you have your wrists have a few figure of eights. Don't know about you ladies, but I've been on my phone a lot, and you get it in your hands and your wrists and all those things that we do, driving and lifting boxes and then going the other way just a few times. And then just steadily let your hands come down to rest by your sides. Just pause for a moment and take a couple of deep breaths. Noticing the ground under your feet, and you might just want to wriggle your toes and bring your feet into hip distance. Now you can just close one eye, hover your fist between your two arches, and that gets you your evening time hip distance apart without having to do too much. Lift your toes up and stretch them out. And then feel the soles of the feet just sinking down. And we're going to come into the mountain pose first of all, into Tadasana. So just let your awareness rise up through your legs and just gently squeeze the muscles in the legs so you feel the strength in your legs, strength in your glutes. And then lengthen up through the trunk of the body, let the sternum lift. And then relax your legs. Allow your core muscles to engage. And then lift your shoulders just to create some space in the chest and let your shoulders just relax back. Draw your chin in to lengthen your neck. I'm just going to stand for a moment or two in this place of stillness. Just allowing your awareness to rest with your breath. And then let your hands just come in front, and we're going to take a nice standing stretch. So as you breathe in, just let your arms lift up. It's like the breath's lifting the arms. And then just folding forward, softly coming down into a forward bend. Let your knees bend as you come down. And then tucking tailbone under, engaging your core muscles and gently just lifting back up. Allowing the breath to lift the arms, shoulders relaxed. And then flowing back down as you breathe out. And pause down here for a moment this time. Let your knees bend, let your abdomen rest onto your thighs. Just take a few moments or two to steady yourself and to rest in that still place. And then bending your knees once more, tucking tailbone under, lifting back up, stacking one vertebra at a time. As you rise back up. Let's come up. Just let your shoulders relax. Soften your knees and create a circle in front. And lift both arms again. Just lifting from the elbows. Breathe out as your arms come down. Lovely. Fabulous. And then just pause with your arms up above your head. Just going to reach up, lift the sternum, let your arms lift up, and just take your arms ever so slightly back. You bring the arms forward, let your palms come together, let your hands come down in front of your heart. Take a couple of steady deep breaths, and then let your hands come down by your sides. And we're going to come down onto the mat. So come down to a seated position. If you've got a cushion, pop a cushion under your sitting bones. And if your camera's all right, isn't it? So if you want to adjust your camera, you can. And just stretch your legs out in front. Now, if it feels painful for your backs of your legs or your hamstrings at all, you can reach for a blanket and you can pop a blanket underneath your knees, and that will support the backs of your legs if they feel uncomfortable at all. So if your hamstrings are tight, you can have a cushion underneath your sitting bones and one underneath your knees. I'm going to take it out though, because I'm going to. Okay. So first of all, we're going to come into Paschimottasana, the seated forward bend. And this pose is it's just beautiful for the evening time. It takes its name from the setting sun, which sets in the west, and it reminds us that it's nice to let go of everything before we go to rest at night time, and then you can have a beautiful restful night's sleep. So place your hands onto your thighs, just above your knees, and just begin by lengthening your spine. Let your hips and pelvis just gently tip forward and feel your spine lengthening upwards as you breathe in. Breathe out and just gently engage your core muscles. And I'm going to take the hands either side of the body with the palms facing up. I'm just going to breathe in and lift both arms up above the body so you feel a lengthening up through your spine. Let your palms face down. Bring the palms down in front, just in front of the navel, and then turn your palms up again. Breathe in, lift them up to the heart level, and then just reach forward. Doesn't matter how far, just let your body reach forward. Let your head and neck relax. Your body relax. Bring your hands down towards your legs on the outside, and then breathe in and draw the arms back. So we're creating like a wheel that's turning. So breathing in, breathe out, reach forward. And you'll feel a stretch in your hamstrings, but it's more a stretch for your back and just helps you to settle. Massages your abdominal muscles and your digestive organs. Just reach in, breathe in. And then tuning into the sound of your breath. Inhalation, exhalation as you reach forwards. Just slowing it right down. Palms face up as you draw them in. Breathing in and breathing out. Drawing the hands back in. Now this time as you move forward, you can just let your hands rest onto your shins or your knees or your ankles and let your head just face down towards the ground. And then bringing that awareness back towards your breath. And as you breathe in, just lengthen your spine, just drawing gently forwards. Let your head, neck and shoulders relax and just pause there for a second. Breathe in steadily and evenly. Feeling that sense of restfulness. And then let your palms face up again. Engage your core muscles, breathe in and draw your hands back. Let the hands lift up in front of the chest and let your palms come together. And just sit for a moment, let your eyes close and feel the body sinking into that restful place. Then you're going to draw your hands apart, let your hands come down onto the mat, release your cushion, bring your hips forward and come down onto your back. Once you get down here, you want to have both feet about hip distance apart and just let your knees come together. That's it, yeah, Brilla can see you. So just let your knees come together so your knees are resting, and then bring your hands onto your abdomen. Middle fingers just together and around the level of your tummy button or just underneath. And then just take a few breaths deep into your belly. And feel that expansion as you breathe in. Fingers move apart, and as you breathe out, tummy falls back down. And you relax. Just taking a few moments to deeply connect with your own breathing rhythm. And then really focus this time on the out breath and just see if you can lengthen it slightly. And then releasing your hands, lifting both knees and let your knees come in towards your chest. Place your hands around your knees and just begin to rock from side to side. And you'll feel the pressure just roll across the top of the sacrum. And then begin to circle your knees around a few times. And doing this movement in itself is relaxing because it relaxes the base of the body, like the earth center. So it helps to ground you and helps you to unwind. And you can let your knees move slightly further away. And as you do that, you'll feel the pressure move down towards the coccyx. Just go really slowly. And then change your direction. So you go the other way. And then come to a pause. To a pause, yeah. Hold on to one knee and slide the other leg away. That's it. And then we're just going to circle that knee that you're holding. So just taking that knee around in a couple of circles. And just feel that relaxation in the hip joint. And after a few circles in one direction, you can change direction. And then just pause, breathe in. As you breathe out, press the knee down to your chest and press the back of your thigh down to the mat. Lovely. And as you breathe out, just drawing that knee in. And then just lift your nose up so your nose comes towards your knee. And relaxing back down. Place your foot back down and bring the other leg in. So slide your leg away, and then the knee that you're holding, just begin to give it a few circles around. So it's like you loosen it up in its hip joint socket. And change direction as it feels good for you. Lovely. And then just pause, breathe in. And as you breathe out, press the knee down towards your chest. So you're stretching the psoas muscle, big muscle that connects the legs to the body, and it's really connected to your emotions as well. So as we stretch out here, it helps to release any feelings of stress. Breathing out into the stretch and press your back of the other thigh down into the mat. And then relax that knee, just relax there. And then lift your nose up so your nose comes up to your knee. Place the back down onto the mat, place your sole of your foot down and just stretch your leg away. And just for a moment, pause with your palms facing up and your feet just resting with the toes falling out to the sides. And then straighten your left leg, so your left leg straightens all the way out. And pick up your right foot so it comes to your knee. So we're going to place your left hand onto your knee and your right hand onto the mat, just so it's extended out at shoulder height, but have it a little bit lower down than your shoulder. Place your hand onto your knee, and now the movement's going to work with the breath. So first of all, breathe in. And then as you breathe out, just roll across to the left and then roll back to the middle. So there's a series of rolling that moves with the out breath. So as you breathe in, you come back to the middle, breathing out into your stretch. Use your core muscles and breath, roll back to the middle. And breathing out as you go into your stretch. Just allowing your shoulders to relax onto the mat. Coming back in. And relaxing back into the stretch. And then this time, so come back one more time. Breathe in as you breathe out, going into your stretch. And then this time, let your body relax there. Let go of any core muscles. Allow your breathing to be really steady and even. And then rolling back into the middle. Sit, straighten your hips back up. And then roll, taking the right leg away. Lift your left foot up, place it onto your knee. And your hand onto your knee, the other arm at the side. Breathe in and then let your out breath just allow you to move, and just move a tiny bit each time. You'll find that each time you go, you might go a bit further. But remembering not to overstretch. If anything feels uncomfortable or creating pain, go back to where you felt okay. Roll one into the middle. And then next time you move into your full stretch, just pause there, let your head look the other way, let your shoulders relax, and feel the whole body just softening down into that place. And then use your core, come back into the middle. Bring in both knees up and then bring your knees in towards your chest. So we're going to do a pose that I don't often do, and it's called the happy baby pose. And you lift your feet up and you're going to place your arms on the inside of your legs, bring your hands round and then hold your feet. So you've got your legs up, arms come through your legs, round the sides, and then either hold on to your feet or your ankles. So bend your knees. That's it. And then you just roll like a happy baby. You can experiment straightening your legs if that feels more comfortable. So hold on to wherever is good for you. And in your happy baby pose, just let your body relax there. That's it. And then from your happy baby, you can bring your legs back in. Lift your legs all the way up. Draw the toes down towards you so you feel a stretch through the back. Or if you want to touch your toes, you can do. Wow. You can do that if you want to. And then pop your core muscles on and just let your legs come down really, really, really slowly. Using your core really slow, and let your legs come down onto the mat. Let your toes roll out to the side, let your palms face upwards. And I'm just going to have a quick time check, see what time we're on. So it's time to get your blankets and your cushions and really, really make it very comfortable for yourself. So you might want to put cushions under your knees, you might want some comfy socks on. Make yourself as comfy as possible. So we're going to do a traditional Drew yoga relaxation. So just invite you to lay down and make sure that you're really, really comfortable when you lay down. And it's a 4-stage relaxation. So first of all, we'll start off with the physical body. So just closing your eyes and feeling down into the places you can feel the ground underneath, first of all, and just gently press down. And take a breath in. And on your out breath, just relax the body, soften the body. And we're just going to scan through the body from the soles of the feet. So just allow your awareness, your focus to move from the soles of the feet through the toes, top of the foot, the heel, the ankle, the back of the leg, the shin, the knees. And then moving into the thighs, the back of the thigh, the front, the hips, the pelvis, and the base of the spine. And then let your awareness just thread its way up through each vertebra in your back. Just check in with the front of the body. And then move in, awareness into your shoulders and your chest. The arms and your hands. The throat and the face. Just taking that breath in now, and as that breath flows into your body, just create some tension now into the feet. Gently press the feet down into the mat. Engage the calf muscles. Breathe into them, then breathe out. Gently relax. Just gently lifting the kneecaps. Feel the quads engage. Just hold in that tension for a moment. Breathe into it. And then breathe out. Softly relax and let go. Just engaging your core muscles for the final time today. Core muscles, glutes. Just drawing tummy button down towards your spine. Breathe in. And breathe out, let go. Back of the body now. Just maybe pressing down into the sacrum. Breathe into that space. And breathe out. Just make gentle fists now with the hands and press down the arms. Press them down towards the mat so you feel a bit of tension through the forearms and the biceps. Breathe into the arms. And then as you breathe out, soften the arms and let the fingers open wide. Stretch the fingers. And then let the fingers curl. I'm going to turn the head to the left side and then to the right side. And just feel that relaxing movement, softening the neck, soothing any tension from this place. And then let your head come back towards the middle. Close your eyes. So you scrunch up your eyes, furrow up your brow, wriggle your nose and wiggle your jaw. And then let your face be very, very still. And your forehead relaxing and your cheeks, your jaw. Now we're going to work with the more subtle energy of the body awareness. So just breathing again down into the soles of the feet and feel the soles of the feet softening. and feel nurtured and looked after. Breathe out. Feel as though you're breathing into the bones within the foot, soothing the bones, the ankle, your shin, your calf. Just breathe in a feeling of softness and breathe out. Breathe that softness now into your knees and allow it to expand up into your thighs, into the long bones in your thighs, the strong muscles here. Really feel them softening and soothing. Breathe out. Breathe that softness now into your hips, into the pelvis, and then feel that soothing feeling within the organs within that area, the digestive organs and the reproductive organs, the whole of that area feeling nourished. And you breathe out. And now feel that soothing feeling as it moves into the abdomen, into the front of the body and the chest. Allow that breath to fill you up once more, to expand. And then breathing out and letting go of the day. Softness now soothes the palms of the hands, the fingers, your wrists. Allow that soft, soothing feeling to move into the forearms, the elbows, and then breathing out once more. And then moving into your shoulders, the throat center. And as you breathe in here, feel as though clarity is soothing the throat center. You could visualize an aquamarine blue light or shade of blue. Just allow that color to fill your mind's eye. Allow it to really soothe the throat center, the shoulders. And then breathe out. Allow that softness now to be present in your face. Feel your forehead softening, your eyes, your cheeks and your smile. Softly breathe out. And then allow that softness to move up to the crown of the head, the back of the head, and then breathing out. And then if there's any place, any part of your body that needs that extra little bit of attention, just allow your breath to move into that space, to soothe it, fill it up. And as you breathe out this time, it's going to invite you to spend a few moments just resting here in this place of stillness, this place of sanctuary. Just resting here, connecting with the rhythm, the feeling of your heartbeat. And then we're going to start to begin this process of returning back to the body, returning back into this place of relaxation. So just allow yourself to take a deep breath in. Allow that breath to really fill you up once more, to energize you. And as you breathe out, begin to move your fingers and your toes. And you might want to just start moving the face, maybe just move the forehead, have a smile. Just take note of how you're feeling right now. Again, reconnecting with that sound, the rhythm of your breath, and noticing if there's any sounds around that you can hear. Maybe there are sounds outside the room. And then noticing if there are any sounds closer to you inside the room. And then noticing maybe the clothes against your skin. And then beginning to press down towards the ground and just starting to make those first movements. And in your mind's eye, allow a vision of a starry sky to appear. See the light that sparkles from the stars and the planets. Maybe the moon. The water element balancing and soothing your emotions. Just going to start to allow the light of the stars, that brightness to fill your body. Allow that brightness to wash over the crown of the head and to bring that sparkle down into the spine, into the pathways within your body. That light flows through you and it energizes you, but it soothes you as well. Flows into your organs and flows into the systems within your body, really balancing and harmonizing you on all levels. Okay, deepening the breath, and that light flows over the front of the body, down into your hands, to your fingers, down into your hips. Start to move the hips into the legs, into your knees, and then all the way down into your feet, into your toes, and just bathing in that light there for a moment or two, feeling that healing, like a healing, soothing balm. And we're going to start to turn over now. So just placing your palms onto the mat and rolling yourself over onto whichever side suits you best this evening. Just keeping your eyes closed. And then pressing your palms into the mat. Just taking your time as you return back to your seated position. We're just going to spend a moment or two just sitting. Make sure that you're comfortable. If you sat cross-legged, you might want to just pop a cushion under yourself. Just make yourself comfortable. Just keep your eyes closed, and we're just going to sit for a moment or two. And just sitting in that place of peace. And you might notice the ground, steady ground underneath you. You're going to begin to let your awareness just rise up through the body, through the legs. Allow that awareness to come into your hips, rises up into the abdomen, just noticing the rise and the fall of the abdomen as you breathe in and breathe out. Just taking this time to reconnect. Awareness comes up now into the heart space, into the chest. And then just allowing the awareness to move back down through the body. Comes back down to the base. And just lightly engage your core muscles and wriggle your toes and bring your fingertips in towards your palms. Just start to rub your palms together. You might want to bring the hands together now and just rub your hands together. And then you can place your hands over your eyes. And just feel the warmth of the palms. The eyes bathed in that darkness. And then separate your fingers so the light starts to travel in, and open your eyes up. And then just begin to give your forehead a tap. Just a little bit, and tap your head. Your jaw a tap, and just to tap yourself back into your body, but you don't need to drive home or anything, so it's nice to stay in this calm space. You can give yourself a dust bath if that feels like something you want to do. And then we'll just end by taking your arms out and giving yourself a nice nourishing hug. And if you want to give the other side a hug, you can. And then I'm going to bring the arms up overhead just to complete this evening session. Palms come together and hands just come down to sit in front of a heart space. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May all beings be at peace. That brings us to the end of the first Thursday session I've done, and it was lovely. We got to do some meditation there. Whilst you were in your relaxation, I noticed a book over here, and it's the Drew Yoga. It's the dance between joy and pain, and it's got some lovely information and quotes in it. And I thought, I'm going to open the book up, and whatever it opens up on, I'll read it to them. And the quote I got, I think, is probably quite appropriate for me, because I can be a bit hot-headed sometimes. It says, "One who smiles rather than rages is always stronger." And it's a Japanese proverb, so I thought I'd leave that with you this evening. One who smiles rather than rages is always stronger. So that's our words of wisdom for this evening.